So this is what Duke Cayenne looks like from up close. It's hard to believe that I've ended up, although I guess we did meet back in Legram before the...
Reen Schwarzer, truth be told, we don't want this war to drag...
Really?
We only acted as we did, due in part to our dearly departed Chancellor's being... He garnered the trust of His Majesty, and in turn misused that trust. He flagrantly disregarded this nation's beloved culture and traditions, treating Erebonia as if it were his... Surely you too noticed this.
Well... I can't say I... We did hear story after story during our... about the way he didn't care how many enemies he made as a result.
But as I said, now all that remains is to turn back the hands of... The key to this bright future lies in putting aside our differences.
I'm afraid that yes, you are. Do you honestly believe that people can so easily put aside their differences after all the Alliance has done? You occupied Heimdall and effectively took every one of its citizens hostage. And let's not forget how you're now in league with the enemy nation responsible for the destruction of... After all that, the Imperial Army would never bow their heads to the likes of you.
My word! I'm afraid there's been a terrible misunderstanding. The Imperial family is simply under our loving protection. But that does bring me to exactly... The Azure Knight is already on our side. That would mean we'd have two of the great knights of Erebonia and couple them with our Panzer soldiers. You may not find us winning the war ideal, but this union benefits...
I don't think it's that simple.
I beg to differ. The presence of soldats units on a battlefield makes it tremendous. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, but more important than even those factors, is the psychological impact they have.
Well...
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are, and if that holds true even for mass-produced soldats made with... It will be all the more true for the divine knights of legend you and Kropit...
Can't argue with that logic.
I will say it once more, and with his death, all that's left to be done is end this only then. That includes both your pleasant academy life and...
Are you trying to...
Whatever you ultimately decide, their safety is guaranteed. I would ask that you promise him this, if nothing else, Your Grace.
But of course, I'm not a monster.
We may stand on opposite sides of this conflict, but I still sit on Thor's board of directors. And in that capacity, I suggest you consider carefully. After all, every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting. I look forward to hearing your answer.
All that's left to be... Only then will everything be as it should. That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and...
I suggest you, after all, every soldier must... I look forward to...
It's hard to argue that this war began because the noble faction went too far. But the longer it goes on, the more people are going to suffer. If I join them, I could reduce the number of victims, be friends with Crow again, No, this isn't that simple. Thank Rain. I was able to reunite with the others, but Elise and Princess Alphen are still in the Alliance. What's the best thing I can do? This isn't just about me. What do all of us want to do?
Keep racking your brain like that and smoke will start coming out of you.
What do you want?
Hey now, no need to give me that look. I figured I was gonna find you busy thinking everything over like your life depended. And what do you know? I was right.
How about you mind your own damn business? Don't you have better things to do with your time? I figured the glorious Azure Chevalier would be far too busy with the war to be hanging out around here.
It's tough being popular. If you joined us, I could get away with doing half the work I am. So come on, stop freaking out about it so much and make a choice.
This isn't something I can just decide by flipping a coin, Crow. Besides, it'd probably be an easier choice if not for a certain someone. What's that in your...
Grub, of course. Kinda early, but I brought you your lunch.
Hamburgers, fries, and onion rings. I was expecting something more fancy like I had last night.
Oh, that kind of food more your thing? Okay then, give me a minute while I go ask...
No, this is fine. The burger looks delicious.
Cool. Alright, dig...
This tastes kinda Oh, no wonder. It's...
Yeah, they're called fish burgers. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, the tartar sauce makes for an unusual... I like this way.
Well, guess it was worth... It was a city-state off the... It had a population... I don't want what... Like Rufus said, you need to think long and hard for you.
Yeah, but...
Anyway, I think I've stuck around here for long. You're going to be treated as a visitor. It's about time for the higher-ups to head back to Heimdall, so go ahead and pass the time home.
However I want.
There'll be no guards outside your room, so if you want to try and escape, be my guest. Just keep in mind that some members of Ouroboros and Zephyr are on board too. Not to mention me, Scarlet, and Vulcan. So if you're up for a gamble of your own...
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, one more thing. There's this real cute visitor in the guest of honors room on the second floor. I think she'd perk right up if she saw you. Just don't go making your girl jealous, okay?
I wonder who he means. He said she's in the guest of honors room. Well, I can't waste much time here. Right now, I need to gather as much information. I can make my choice after that. I can sense someone inside.
Huh? It's open.
That sounds like... Excuse me.
Oh, you finished talking with C?
His name's and he's never going to be anything else for me.
Well, to us, he's always... That's our leader. He might be young, but each and every one of us look up to him. Anyway, got a whole lot of questions, I bet.
Does you asking that mean you're willing to answer?
Depends on the...
Just out of curiosity, how many minutes...
Yeah. He's probably...
He's not wrong, though. He seemed kind of different, though. His sole objective in life seemed to be to get revenge. Maybe he's just not sure what to do with himself? I can sense some... And judging by the...
Come on in if you like.
Excuse me.
Hello there, love. I'd heard you came on board yesterday.
Hello, Scarlet. Last time we spoke was a... She ended up being... I wonder how much of what she was saying about... She seemed to really hate... I wonder what she intends to do now.
Good day to you, Reinschwarzer.
What the... You're the... You sure look comfortable.
Ha ha! Why wouldn't I be? I'm as much a guest on this ship as you are. And who would deny themselves the pleasure of the furnishings are immaculate? And I am of the firm belief that it's wasteful not to take advantage. Ah, and speaking of opportunities, you've been blessed with the rare chance to...
I can't believe it. Well, what the hell? Nothing alcoholic. Funny. I didn't realize you'd met...
Ha! Indeed. There are few even among royals whose palate is so refined as... Between our shared love of beauty and fundamental difference of opinion on the nature... He forever remains an endless source of...
I suddenly feel very... What happened down in Liberl sounds... I'd heard there were problems with orbital technology.
Ha ha! It would have...
What? I wonder who's in here.
We got a visitor?
Come on in.
Excuse me.
Figured it was...
Have a seat. Bourbon?
Yeah. How come you guys are being so friendly, though? I mean, we're on opposing sides.
Why wouldn't we be? It's not like we're on a battlefield right now. We're Jaegers. Nothing unusual about us trying to cut some throats one day than sitting in a bar with the same guys the next.
Of course. If you would rather fight with us...
I shall have to... For one thing, I don't think I'd stand the slightest chance of taking you to...
Hey, now, no need to be so... He seems to think pretty highly of you.
At the very least, you'd be able to give us a real fight in your divine night. Not that I'd have any intention of losing.
The scary thing is, I'm pretty sure he's dead serious. Well, they're used to taking out tanks.
Huh. Oh, yeah. Ranking 72nd for the year in an academy full of big shot students, ain't half. Brings a tear to my eye to see our little Fee putting...
And don't forget, she was the boss was right when he said that she can do anything she...
You got that right. Maybe joining the gardening club will... Oh, who am I kidding?
She's still young. She...
They really seem to adore her, and yet... If you don't mind me asking, why did you leave Fee behind after your boss was killed in a...
Oh, he told you about it. Sounds like you're closer to her than I thought.
I trust this is simply me. But you haven't tried making any moves on her.
No, of course not. I just want to know why you'd abandon her when she thought of you all like family.
Well,
I was hoping to get a bit more out of them about what Zep... All we did was talk about Fee the whole... Oh, well, at least now I know that the guys in Zephyr really cared about her, so it was... Huh? Given the circumstances, I imagine it must be one of the people who fought us in Ymir. Huh? It's empty. Oh. Looking at her, maybe 12 or... How did a kid like this end up fighting with the Alliance?
Lord, who's calling me?
Is she talking in her sleep?
Situationist location is a room inside the guest area. 9 hours have passed since initial loss of...
Guess she's sleeping comfortably enough here. Wait.
Huh? Green Schwarzer. Unless my memories have been tampered with, I believe this room was solely allocated to me.
Oh, it was. Sorry.
So you're an intruder. Clown Soleus.
No, it was just an innocent Whoa! Can we at least talk about this?
No mercy for trespassers. So you claim to have no inappropriate motives for...
Not claim! I really didn't!
But once you walked in, you fell victim to temptation and...
No! How many times do I have to explain what happened?
I was making a joke. Had you any intention of harming me?
Oh, then what was all that for? Oh, whatever. I suppose it's my own fault for coming in with... Anyway, I've cleared my name.
If that's what you didn't come to ask me...
Well, I do have a lot I'd like to ask you, though. Okay, if you're offering. What are your reasons for helping the Alliance? Why do you have just who?
The answer to your first question is... as all information regarding Clown Soleus, and as for the last one, I am unable to fully...
You abducted my sister and the princess. And it's not something I think I can forgive. Sorry. I can't pretend to know anything about your circumstance, but I do know that you didn't abduct them. Anyway, maybe we'll have a chance. The Black Ward sounds like stuff. I can sense someone... What? Huh?
Oh, I forgot you were staying here too.
Yeah. What was that? It's gone now anyway.
So what's up? I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not.
Oh, I didn't come here for any specific...
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Could I sit and talk to you
What a pain in the ass. So,
when we ran into each other back near Berea Harbor, something about being...
Oh, that...
I didn't have the chance to figure out what did you mean?
Don't know if I can even explain that one. It's just something you feel. What we've got mixed into us is obviously different in strength and nature. It's kind of hard to put into words.
I know you're not trying to confuse me on purpose, but I really can't wrap my head around...
There's no trick to it. I'm not using an ornament, it's not magic, and I'm not using an artifact. I just will fire to appear.
So it's just a totally unnatural ability.
Yeah, something that just gives you results without the processes you'd use. You've got one too, right?
Well, true. That power of mine wasn't something I gained. I don't even know where the power is.
It's the same kind of thing. People who can do things like that usually have something mixed into them. Something foreign, unnatural, mixed into their body itself. Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
Oh.
There, huh? Anyway, I couldn't tell you how, where, or why whatever it is got me. I'm sure you've got more questions, but so...
No, it's okay. I feel like I understand myself a little better.
Good for you, I guess. So...
Yeah. Oh yeah, so how much of you is unnatural?
Me? All of me.
His circumstances seem... Guess all I can do is remember... I'm sure one day I'll find... One day.
travel to and from Crossbelt. No, I mustn't complain.
She sounds...
Wait! You're the Ashen Knight's pilot!
I remember you now. You're with Ouroboros.
Have you no shame? Is it perhaps normal for you to barge into a... You and that Arseid are only as bad as each other, I swear!
Actually, I just walked through the door. I should have probably knocked before I came in, though.
So, now that we're... Have you come to tell me that you'll be fighting on...
Can you not jump to conclusions? Besides, it's not like you're working with the Alliance because you agree with what they're...
Oh, naturally. Lady Clotilde seems to have a purpose of her own. I'm simply cooperating.
Plan? Just so we're clear...
No.
I'm really curious. Could she really... Perhaps even with the woman who helped us during... This should be the guest of all. Time to see who's inside.
Yes? Who is it?
That sounds like... Excuse me. I had a feeling, but I didn't dare to...
It's really you!
Your Highness.
How did you get here?
I'm so glad you're... I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of...
You mustn't have... Simply being able to see you again is more than I could have hoped for.
You must have been... I'm here for you now, though. I might not be the most reliable, but I'm not going anywhere.
So that's what you've been doing all this...
Yeah. I was happy all of us were... But then yesterday, I ended up being invited onto the ship by... That's why I'm here.
I do recall thinking things were a little noisier than usual, yes. After all, if not for his invitation, we wouldn't have been able to find each other like...
Sorry. Incidentally,
You want to know where Elise is. She's not on this ship. I can't say for sure.
Really?
I'm sure it isn't news to you that my mother, father, and Cedric have been imprisoned somewhere. And apparently, they've chosen... So it's likely wherever they've been...
Really? I'm not sure whether to feel relieved. But why were you alone imprisoned? Surely there must be some...
That was Duke Cayenne's. I believe he's using me to suppress potential rebellion by having me address the people.
Forgive me for saying so, but that...
I don't especially mind.
But Ever since I was taken in by my family, I've tried to be a brother figure. I became the person I am today because they've always loved me like they would a real son. You saw that power of mine, didn't you?
Well...
Back when I was a kid, something just like that happened. She should have been terrified of me. But if she was... And that was when I swore, deep, no matter what happened, no matter what And that's why I can't help but wonder if now's the time to live up to that promise, even if I have to ignore or... Your Highness...
I know Elise far better than... In fact, I'd even go as far as to say I know her better. Green, she's already told me so much. She told me about how that snowy... She told me how traumatic that moment... And...
How can I have been... All this time I thought I was trying to protect her. And that's not just true for all my friends at Thor's. I think I finally understand what I've been lacking in... I was so focused on trying to protect others Others try to support me, just... How did I... But better to realize late than never, because now I finally feel like I'm ready.
Are you alright? So,
Valimar, he's chained up there. First, though, we need to find a way to get out.
alright then. I never... Elise is going to be...
There are a lot of very strong people here, so try to keep your voice down.
Not to worry.
Fun.
Well, that's convenient. Might it lead to somewhere else?
Most likely. I can't very well ask him.
Nonsense, Reen. Of course.
But it's going to be all dark inside.
A little bit of darkness and dirt never hurt. I had to travel through some... Alright? How about...
No. Well, as long as you're all right with... it's...
It's not dirty at all in here.
Maybe it's because the ship's newly built?
Oh! There's a corner!
We must be past the guest area then.
My, that was intense. It's like I've stepped right into the... What is it?
Soldiers are coming this way.
It feels like the closest thing we have to someone ordinary around here is that kid. It's pretty nerve-wracking having to be around them all.
I just wish I could get to see Princess...
Oh.
What?
Too late! Now's our chance. Here I go! Gather on my blade! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Oh, they're strong.
Are you all right, your honey?
Yes, I'm fine. Let's be going.
Good. All right, here we go. Bring it on! Here I go! Sit!
It's my turn! Arthur, activate! Ha!
Here I go! Here I go! Sit! We'll cut our own path. Great! They're called archaisms.
are! Recover the princess!
Who?
2 soldiers, 1 military monster. Stay back, please.
Right! Good luck, Green!
My turn! Gather up! We'll cut our own path. I'm shocked how skilled you are with arts.
You are? You're so sweet.
Hopefully this will lead to the deck. How did you get ahead of us?
I'll freely admit I wasn't actually expecting you to... But not even in my wildest dreams did I...
You're a bold one.
I wasn't expecting to run into either of you. You guys aren't called the Phantom Thief and do believe...
Ha-ha! Princess Alfin is one of this nation's most precious. You surely couldn't have thought that I, the Phantom Thief...
I'm not being stupid. If anything, I wouldn't...
Oh my! What a passionate young lady. You've no doubt taken after your brother.
I'd like to believe that I'm not quite the oddball. I couldn't agree more with his belief that love is...
Really?
They're actually hitting it off.
I think that's enough messing with. You're an enforcer, Blue Blanc.
Ha ha! I think the number of enforcers who take things seriously are in the minority, still. I find the many mysteries surrounding you fascinating.
You may think yourself a swordsman.
Are you sure you...
I'll be fine. The gap in skill between us is small enough that I should be able to force our way through.
Oh.
Small? The difference in our strength is like night and day, you... Then allow me to make you realize...
The one being foolish...
My.
Green?
I owe me being able to do this to you, Your Highness. You and Elise. Now, everyone who's done anything to aid us in coming this far...
What's happened to him?
Could this be your ogre power?
8 weeks, 1 blade school, intermediate level. I, Green Schwarzer, will be your opponent.
I will enjoy this.
This is his ogre power?
My turn. Gather on my blade.
Come, my minion.
How can this be happening? What is he?
Ha ha ha! So you finally conquered your power and made it your own, did you? You continue to fascinate me, Reed.
Green!
Forgive me, Your Highness.
What for?
Goodness!
Wait just a damn minute!
Whoa, what's going on here?
I don't know, but I don't think it's worth us chasing after.
We'll make our way directly to the deck. Are you all right, Your Highness?
Yes! But my heart just feels as if it's about to burst.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Come on, is now really the time to be flirting with each other?
You're here too.
You got some real guts, kiddo, but you ain't getting past them.
Zephyr's guard shall...
Looks like he's picked up a few tricks from our...
The targets have broken our line of defense.
I'm sorry about that, Your Highness.
I'm fine. Can I hold on?
Of course.
Targets in sight. My suspicions outlining you as an indecent person seem to have...
Can you not make me out to be some kind of pervert all the time?
Target lost. I may have underestimated you, Reed Schwarzer, in more ways than one.
I'm so sorry, Your Highness. I didn't really have any choice but to do that.
I know you didn't. Could you, Reed?
There's the exit.
Don't change the subject. That's the Ashen... Isn't that... Crow?
Huh. So that's how it manifests for... You finally mastered that power you got, huh? Still, you're one busy guy. 1 minute you're down in the dumps, the next, you've got one of the cutest girls in the country cheering you...
Well, but she wasn't the only one. There was my sister, classmates.
Come on.
Can't say I'm not curious to see what that power of yours can do, but I think you get priority.
Yeah, let me...
Your Highness, if you don't mind.
All right.
This is your first time fighting me without the mask on, I think. With our Divine Knights, I come out on top. But let's see who wins.
Sounds good to me. You managed to win against 3 of us at once in the catacombs below Heimdall. But it's just you and me now.
Go ahead. Alright, you ready, Reen?
Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! Here I go. Gather on my blade. Let's move. My turn. Let's move. My turn. Let's move. Arcane Gale! Here we go. Here we go. My turn. Let's move. Hit. Here we go. Burn to ash. Fall. Too easy. Let's move. Too easy. So did the clock shoot. Let's move. My turn. Here we go. Here we go. Hit. Let's move. My turn. Arcane Gale. Too easy. Here we go. Let's move. Damn. That's what I can really do. All right.
Huh. You actually did it. I sure wasn't expecting you to beat me one-on.
You fought pretty well yourself. It couldn't have been easy to last as long as you did against me like this.
Guess your luck ran out.
We finally caught up to you.
Well, aren't you?
But I think you may have been slightly too...
That wasn't a bad fight. Even if you lost, at least you Your Highness. Hey, don't be too rough with me. Look sharp.
Crimson Wings?
What are you all?
Sorry for the wait.
Yo! We're...
You caught us all off guard back in Ymir.
So this time we opted to take the initiative.
We meet again, severing chains.
She brought more than that. Check out the Icy Maiden and that big shot arts user from the break.
We couldn't ask for a more impressive.
Here it comes again.
Your lordship!
Uncle Victor!
It's good to see you again, and it relieves me to see you're none the worse for...
Ugh! A Radiant Blade Master is here too?
Huh. You're strong.
That's quite the nod, coming from the blazing demon himself. I can see now why you're considered one of the... and why some even claim you to be the Steel...
Well, I know who I'm... Don't you go forgetting about us now. You're all here too?
Are you okay, Reen?
Looks like we've landed in the middle of something.
And not a moment too soon.
You came!
Glad to see you're all right. You certainly seem to have kept yourself busy.
He gave me the time of my... you guys were having that much fun.
And with our princess.
To think we were so...
You're not supposed to take it literally.
So this is what you threw me out of...
Crow.
It feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
You're looking...
I'm hanging in there. Sure wasn't expecting all of you to show up, though.
That is the... I'd roughly estimate both sides to be of equal...
Yeah? So we'd probably just end up... Oh, doesn't sound like much fun at all. Let's say we just forego the fighting and have ourselves a party and...
That sounds simply...
I'll bring the booze.
Ah! No! Can't one of you...
This is getting us nowhere.
Look who decided...
Krianos!
Well, your overall ability as a witch might still be lacking. I must apologize for the as displeased as a few of you might be by the idea. I think it best if we let one another peacefully go. I'll be the one who bears the brunt of Duke.
Vita.
It's not our place to question the orders of our client.
Whatever.
Okay, see you.
Next time we meet,
Yep.
Aww.
I expect we will have multiple opportunities to...
Well, good.
Or not. You do know that no one likes your...
Tut! It's a shame we couldn't resume our debate on the nature...
I could wax eloquent about beauty till I'm old and gray, but honestly, I think it's about time we settle things between...
Next time we meet...
Well, I certainly have...
You seem to bear some manner of ill will against my household, but should we be granted the
Yes, well...
Guess that wraps things up for now. You've definitely grown, but you've still got plenty of room for improvement. So unless you're up for another beatdown...
Yeah. Oh. And just you were the one who told Toval where I was, right?
2 days ago, I got a call out. They gave me this crazy amount of... Oh, now that you mention it, he does have the same voice as that myth. I did think he sounded familiar.
Damn. Looks like the jig is up.
You really did that? Oh, Crow. There's no shame in admitting...
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're...
Correct choice of armaments is indeed selecting of the Awakener is well suited to.
I can't pretend to know much about this kind of thing.
He's right. Eastern blades like my Tachi are the heart and soul of the 8 leaves. Alright. And when I've got myself the Academy, and even you, Crow.
I'd like to see you...
status.
Thanks for all you've done, Vellum.
Acknowledged. Prepare yourself for your next encounter with the astronaut, my awakener.
Don't worry. We lost last time, but I
eagerly await your...
Looks like he went to...
So, this is what the great... I've heard all manner of rumor about it, but...
I can't possibly... I don't...
It's really you. No sooner had we found out that you were still alive. We've been so...
I'm a real troublemaker. Sorry, Toa. Everything I've said to you, and it's kept me going...
Oh, you promised me. We still need to work...
See? Reen's a guy you can count... Nice to see you. Still can't believe you made it through all that.
Good to see you.
It was a conference. The Courageous began its independent operations right before I realized what the Alliance was planning. So I gathered a skeleton crew, met with Viscount Arcade, and we hurried straight to Trista, where we found your classmates locked in combat with the Azure...
I see. That explains why you were in Trista.
I shudder to think what would have happened if not for the Courageous' time. What have you been doing since...
Even...
And because we happen to... But still...
We plan to disembark and make our... Once there, we'll begin working with the 7th Army. The intention is to ensure that as few innocent...
I was actually worried this airship might prove a bit too... But with us headed west...
I see.
Kinda. If we...
I'm leaving you in charge of the... I don't doubt you'll make...
Well, there they... You think they'll be okay?
Only the goddess herself. Still, with some already calling this a second advent, I can only hope they make it...
They don't bear the symbol of the horned lion.
Yes, and the same goes for me, too.
Well, well, are we birds of a feather? I'll be in touch with them plenty in the coming weeks, so don't... Speaking of the old guard, Chancellor Osborne was also a Thor's grip.
Yes, he was. I'm afraid I don't...
Detour around the take X...